So for today, our topic is all about solving quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. Our quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b, positive negative, square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. We need to determine the value of a, b, and c, then substitute into the equation. So we can get the value of x. Simplify the result if it's possible, then check the solution using the original form or the given equation. Okay, I have prepared here some example. Okay, we have two example. So first, we're going to use x squared plus 10x plus 9 is equal to 0. So we need to determine the value of a, b, and c. So the value of a is 1, the value of b is 10, and the value of c is 9. So since we already have the value of a, b, and c, all we have to do is to substitute. So x is equal to negative 10, as 10 is the value of b, positive negative square root of 10 squared minus 4 times the value of a is 1 and the value of c is 9 all over 2 times 1. X is equal to negative 10 positive negative square root of 10 squared is 100. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. And negative 4 times 9 is negative 36 over 2 times 1 is 2. So x here is equal to negative 10 positive negative 100 minus 36 is 64, square root of 64 over 2. Since 64 is perfect squared, so x is equal to negative 10 positive negative 8 all over 2, because the square root of 64 is 8. So here we have two values of 8, which is positive and the negative 8. You need to solve the x with that two value of x, with that two value of 8. So x is equal to negative 10. We use the positive 8 first over 2. And x is equal to negative 10 minus 8 over 2. Negative 2 over 2. Negative 1. So the value of our x is negative 1 and negative 9. So now we have two value of x, which is negative 1 and negative 9. So we need to check the value if it is correct or if we derive to the correct answer. Okay. In checking, we need to use the original form, which is this. Okay. We will use negative 1 first. So x is equal to negative 1. So negative 1 squared plus 10 times negative 1 plus 9 is equal to 0. So negative 1 squared is positive 1. Positive 10 times 1 is negative 10 plus 9 is equal to 0. So 1 minus 10 plus 9 is 0 is equal to 0. So therefore, x is equal to negative 1 is correct. So it is true that the other value of x is negative 1. Next, we will use negative 9 as the value of x. So 9 squared plus 10 times negative 9 plus 9 is equal to 0. So negative 9 squared is equal to positive 81 10 times negative 9 is negative 90 plus 9 is equal to 0. So 81 minus 90 is negative 9 plus 9, and 0 is equal to 0. So therefore, in x squared plus 10x plus 9 is equal to 0, the two value of x are negative 1 and negative 9. So our next example is this. Okay. So first, we need to determine the value of a, b, and c. Okay, that's the first thing we need to do. So the value of a is 1. The value of b is negative 12. The value of c is positive 35. Okay. Then replace the variable to its value. So x is equal to, since our b is negative 12, will be negative 12. Negative 12 squared minus 4. The value of a is 1 and the value of c is 35. All over 2 times 1. Okay. So x here is equal to positive times negative times negative is positive, so it will be positive 12 with negative square root of, since negative squared is positive 44, and 4 times 1 is negative 4, and negative 4 times 35. Negative 4 times 35 is negative 140 over 2. Then subtract. X is equal to 12 positive negative 144 minus 140 is 4 over 2. So here, x is equal to 12 positive negative 2 all over 2. Need to solve for the two value. The x is equal to 12 plus 2 over 2, and x is equal to 12 minus 2 over 2. So x is equal to 14 over 2, and x is equal to 7. So the first value of x here is positive 7. The other side, 12 minus 2 is 10. X is equal to 5. So the values of x are positive 7 and positive 5. So, checking. X squared minus 12x plus 35 to 0. So the first value of x is 7. So 7 squared minus 12 times 7 plus 35 is equal to 0. So 49. 7 squared is equal to 49. Minus 12 times 7 is 84 plus 35 is equal to 0. And okay, 84. 49 minus 84 is negative 35 plus 35 is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 0. So therefore, x is equal to 7 is correct. The other one, we'll use x is equal to 5 to check if it's also correct. 5 squared minus 12 times 5 plus 35 is equal to 0. 5 squared is 25. And 12 times 5 is 60. plus 35. So 25 minus 60 is negative 35. 35 equals 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So therefore, in x squared minus 12x plus 35 is equal to 0, the values of x are positive 7 and positive 5. Okay, that's all. I hope you have learned about the quadratic formula and how to solve a quadratic equation using the quadratic formula.